Hello, 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 hello. How's everybody doing on this fine Wednesday night? Got a good day ahead of us. Good stream. We're gonna get to start something new tonight, which I'm excited for. I think I've decided that we're not gonna do Pathway on stream, at least not right now. I just want to get into more Wesnoth. I've been really enjoying it, and it seems like you guys have been too. So I want to keep that good content going. But we're going to have to figure out what campaign we want to do together, chat. It's just going to have to be you and me and you and me and me and you figuring out what we want to do for a challenge. It's going to have to be a shorter one. I think that is going to make the most sense for right now. We'll get back into a longer campaign after we've had a chance to take a break, because this was kind of exhausting to get through this challenge run on Heir to the Throne. So I'm looking forward to doing something a little bit shorter. We're still going to continue to challenge ourselves by doing it on hard mode, but a little bit shorter. Yeah, it should be fun. We don't have a whole lot of folks in chat just yet, so I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes and try and vamp a little bit. Good news, it looks like I'm gonna have a lease to sign tomorrow. Found that out today, so really excited about that. Have to actually read the lease and make sure that everything looks a-okay before we can really celebrate, but it looks like I'm going to have a place to live in the fall, which is nice. I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, other than that, just plans coming together for the fall. I had another one of those lovely virtual meetings today, which was good. Got some work done on that. Yeah. Fun times were had by all of me. Yeah. What else? I got some more book recommendations that I'm gonna have to go through and see what I enjoy. But I wrote those down, so that's good. I have to start thinking about packing again. Even though it feels like only a couple of weeks ago that I packed everything up from my old apartment and moved here, and now it's going to be 2.5 weeks before I need to have everything packed up to move out again. But then, no more of this. No more of this, like, carting my life halfway across the country. Not for a while, anyway. Looking forward to that. Oh! Lol. I thought I was prepared. I thought I had everything ready to go. But I, like a dingus, forgot to turn on closed captioning. So now that's on. And should be working just fine for everybody. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool. All right. Well, let's go ahead and open Wesnoth and start taking a look at what campaigns are available to us. Let's start there. Okay, so look at that nice little gold wreath we got. I especially like that it tells me which difficulty level I completed it at. So we want something kind of short, so we can attempt an actual real Ironman challenge. And as it turns out, there aren't a whole lot of short scenarios. Which means we might just be stuck doing A Tale of Two Brothers or an Orcish Incursion. Like, those seem to be the only two. Maybe the Southguard. But 9 scenarios is a lot. Could do Liberty, I suppose. There's a sort of medium length scenarios. You know, I think I like A Tale of Two Brothers. I think that one is going to be a fun one for us to do. But I am open to opinions if chat has any. Alright, well. Seeing none, might as well take a look at Tale of Two Brothers and see if we can't knock this out in just a couple of streams. Now, this is... we're definitely going to do this as a real Ironman. So let's do it at the challenging difficulty level and see what we can get done with no advanced knowledge, just going in blind. True Ironman. All right. The remote freehold of Magra in the western reaches of the kingdom of Wesnoth was once a peaceful place, its inhabitants largely unaware of the comings and goings of the wider world. Wars and the rumor of wars touched them not, until the day a dark mage settled in the region and began seeking sacrifices for his evil summonings. That doesn't sound great. Skeletons and zombies killed cattle and fired fields. "Fear and obey Mordak the Mage," they cried in fell voices as they did their foul deeds. People vanished from isolated farmsteads. Men and women began to fear the night, and their children, even the bright day. But the nearest lord was more than a day's ride distance, and messengers sent to seek his help did not return. There was a man named Baron who had shown talent as a mage when he was young, gone to the great academy on the Isle of Alduin, and returned to work his magic in the land where he was born. The people looked to him for help and leadership. He found weapons half forgotten from the times of their sires and grandsires hanging in many houses, and bade the villagers to take them down and clean and oil them. He set the smiths of Magra to making spearheads and axe blades for the rest. Now Baron had a brother named Arvith, who had also left Magra to seek his fortune and had become the leader of a small band of horsemen who hired out as guards to merchant caravans. Fortunate it was for all that when Baron was but an apprentice mage, he had made a pair of amulets for himself and his brother, with which they might call to each other when in dire need. Baron sent out that call. Excerpt from the Journal of Baron of Magra. "If I could but face this Mordak, I think my magic might prove stronger than his, but he bides in the hills, well guarded by his servants, and I must muster frightened peasants to fight his minions with blades and sticks. I need my brother. He always had a better head for battle than I. Will he heed the call? I do not know if he has kept the amulet. We have not spoken since that evil day at Towen Carrick. If he will not come for me, perhaps he will return to aid our village in its hour of desperate need. Heeding the call of his amulet, Arvith gathered such men as he could and hurried to Magra to help Baron. Greetings, brother, and welcome home. Hail! Is that all, Arvith? I understand, but... You called, and I came. Be content with that. What ails Magra? A dark mage has come upon us. His creatures call him Mordak. They have been terrorizing outlying farms, and we fear they may soon attack the village itself. The villagers of Magra have taken up weapons, but they are not trained fighters. We need your men, and you, to lead them. I can feel Mordak's foul touch on the hidden currents of the earth and air. He is somewhere due north of here. I would not say more than 2 rides. All right, I will do this for the village. Can you keep the mage off our backs? I will go stealthily with a handful of our best scouts and woodsmen. While you demonstrate against him and kill his creatures, I will try to defeat Mordak himself with magic at an unguarded moment. You shall be the right hand and I the left. Aye, brother? Aye. Just make sure you're there when we need you. 18 turns to slay Mordak, the evil mage. This is relatively straightforward. There are open fields up north, a couple of castle tiles for added bonuses that I don't remember being there from the last time I played this, and here, for instance, a scant few number of villages and the evil leader up at the top. Now, before we get too far into this... No, you know what? Scratch that. Let's just get into this. I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to... Woo! Excuse me. Wait this out. Turn counter is always... is our biggest enemy. Using pretty reasonable tactics, we can be fairly confident in our ability to beat the AI. The trick is going to be... We do want to expand our gold production so that subsequent missions are easier. So we're going to send some horsemen off on a journey. Which is actually just about right. Anyway. I'll do it that way. Because up north is much better terrain for the horses. They don't survive well when they have to move through trees and hills. Whereas trees and hills are really good, well, they're better anyway, for units like spearmen and especially for footpads than trying to wander through fields is. We're going to leave ourselves open to go north if we would like on this first turn. We're going to move sort of northwest with the intention of being able to cross this bridge and taking this section of good territory if we need to. But otherwise, we'll move down this way to try and keep terrain advantages. It's interesting to note that this is a recruitable castle tile, so we can take our leader after a couple of turns and bring him up here. I think that's also new from the last time I played this. But that kind of changes the dynamic here because our income allows for sort of one recruit right now and maybe one more recruit before we've spent all of our gold. So we will keep that in mind as we move through this. With this as our grouping, knowing that we're mostly facing undead, we're probably going to go with a footpad this turn and a footpad next turn for the club attacks, the impact attacks, because those are going to be most useful against skeletons and things like that. Although, if I remember right, these guys will summon ghouls and other things where piercing is effective. Luckily, we have our heart's content of piercing attacks. So we'll prioritize footpads for the next little bit. Also, all of these units are loyal, so we will want them to survive if at all possible. Yeah, so they got mage adepts, dark adepts, ghouls, bats, and walking corpses, and ghosts. So actually piercing would be pretty fine for all of this as it stands. Given movements and time of day, I am going to keep us to the south of the river with these units and keep on good terrain as we move forward here. Although for this particular turn, they don't have the ability to get to us, so I can be a little bit more lax. And we'll grab one more footpad. That'll give us 14 gold next turn, so we can get one next turn, and then we'll probably be done at that point. And move Arvith forward. The other thing is I'm hoping that the 3 horsemen may confuse the AI enough into splitting his forces in a way that we can take advantage of. We'll see if that ends up working. We'll check. So we don't have to worry about movements for this next turn, as long as we don't go north of the river. At least with... Yeah. So, for instance... As long as we stay south of the river, I can do something silly like this. This is a little bit more tricky. A single bat can get to him. So we'll go ahead and take the forest, I think. Actually, we'll go up 1 because I think that shields a little bit. Nah, it's still not great. There's still a chance to skirt around there, so we'll just move down here. And this puts us in a reasonable enough position. Oh, it's the ghost, not a bat. Okay, that's fine. Changes a little bit what our response is going to be, because those are really annoying to kill. Probably need archers for that, but they're going to take damage. Spearmen are fine. Footpads are fine. What do I have? So I guess I think I wish that that first footpad had been a bowman. But we're going to go with a footpad because of movement speed at this point. And Arvith is going to move forward. It's second watch. When day hits, we're going to try and push up and get Arvith to the point where he can recruit on this tile, and that should get us 2 or 3 new recruits at that point. Yeah, that's unfortunate. He's staying mostly to the north side of the river, which is really interesting. And it's going to make it harder for us to do a sort of pincer attack. I wanted the majority of his forces to come down south where we could engage them where we have terrain bonuses, and then sort of sweep down with horsemen to sweep up whatever was left. And that didn't quite happen. Alright, so we're going to have to just try and overwhelm him with ranged attacks. I hear these creatures are nigh immune to our weapons. Let us see. That worked out pretty well for us. kind of want to avoid melee attacks until it's right out here, I think, where it's pretty clear that we're going to get this. Yeah, 87%. That was not so hard. Bats also drain, which means we want to get them with ranged attacks as much as possible. They did get one skeleton. There we go. 8-3, got that done. Gonna move up closer. And also closer over here. Stay out of reach, but close enough to sweep in next turn and do some damage with charge during the day. One thing we don't have is leadership on our commander. Or anyone else for that matter. Yeah, ghouls are rough because they poison. That was I didn't expect him to get in the water like that. And he definitely attacked exactly the right person because the archer poses the biggest threat to the ghoul because the ghoul has no ranged defense, no ranged counterattack. So they are looking to sweep behind us as we pop down and destroy the Dark Adept. Well, I think we're going to give them sort of what they want. Although we might try and charge through this with the 2 horsemen. I think we are. The nearest village is a ways away. But this is our only archer for right now. There is this one, but we would need to clear out, and protecting that one's not really going to happen. So we might just need a zone of control, make it impossible to hit him. And that looks like there. As long as we replace with someone here. Oh, this is rough trying to keep these guys alive. Daytime is good for us. A drain now only heals 1. So let's do it like this. Okay, that wasn't the worst thing in the world. By moving away from here, we lost zone of control. Now here's the question, does this protect adequately? No, it does not. So we have to move back, we keep zone of control, and our archer is safe. Move him up 1. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do it like that. So there's first strike in action, working for us. Baron should be in position now. Press them, distract the adept so Baron can spring his trap. The nice thing about being poisoned is you cannot be poisoned twice. So there's really no additional risk to doing this, other than potentially not being able to finish him. But that's why we have more than one unit. Okay. Get that to the point where one hit kills, and then we can bring up the spearman over here to kill the adept, which allows these guys to circle in hopefully convenient ways. What I'm trying to do is protect this horseman. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, especially from the walking corpse, which is extra annoying because the walking corpse will create a zombie with plague if it hits. So that'll be fun to navigate when that happens. Little switcheroo here. Oh, you just had to hit twice. That's all I needed. There we go. And then we're going to try and use the sling because it's an impact attack to really do some damage over there. Let's look at this. We need to hit twice. I don't know that I like that. We'll probably just leave him where he is. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to lose our horseman here, which is actually, of the units I wanted to keep, we want to keep the most expensive units, right? So we don't have to recruit more of them. And horsemen are the most expensive, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, and that spawned a walking corpse. So extra bad for us. Now this, however, could work. And I'm going to move the archer into the water because if the archer gets attacked, it's dead no matter what. So it doesn't really matter where it is. We need to kill this bat this turn. Perfect. Checking movements here. Doing this should be safe. And that. We don't want to push at night if we can at all help it. Minuscule chance that we die. Same 84% chance of killing. Okay, which means that we can push out this way and recruit. We'll grab another horseman to replace the dead one. And why not one more? They recall better than any unit anyway, because they, even if they have no experience on them, they are cheaper to recall than they are to recruit. So we'll grab another one. And call that good. This particular friend gets to go back to be healed. He recruited a single ghost. Not a whole lot of shuffling that can happen here. We'll send the footpad down to take over that village. And otherwise we're going to get some rests on some of our units for this turn. taking this house is just a trap because the Dark Sorcerer will be able to kill whoever we put on there. 32 damage is a lot of damage, especially when they've got a ghost just sitting there ready to deal whatever last bit of damage we need, or they need. So we're actually just gonna take some better terrain and move closer. With these guys. And call that our turn. Alright, and this is where we try and lure him out. And use numbers to kill this footpad, or this ghost. Put no 8-3. No, thank you. So the most likely outcome is there's a 62% chance that he gets hurt out of this. Good evening, Extrapolation. Welcome to the chat. We have just started an Ironman run of Tale of Two Brothers. It's a fun time. So 62.5% chance that he gets hurt, which gives us 20... What did I say? 67.5% chance that he heals himself or stays even. And we would have one more chance at it. Tale of Two Brothers is a decent one. It's the second or third campaign. I prefer Under the Desert Sun. Under the Desert Sun is really challenging, though. So I kind of wanted, and I wanted something. Yeah, it's a lot different with honestly a huge difficulty spike. Yeah, I've played it. It's been a while, but I've played it before, and it is supremely difficult to do. And I'm trying to play this without any reloads, so that would make it extra specially difficult to get that one done. I do want to work my way back up to that at some point. But we just came off of doing Heir to the Throne, and that was a long, several months effort, and I wanted to do something a little bit smaller for the next couple of weeks, and I'm moving pretty soon, so I'm gonna have to take a break anyway. So my hope is to get this done before I move, and then we can come back and do a much longer campaign. Oh yeah. There are enough people in chat that sometimes some of the newer names I don't keep track of, but yeah. Definitely remember you now. Did you recommend that I play the Merfolk campaign? I think that was you. Because that's one that I don't remember playing and I would be interested in playing. Hey, got lucky. You were not that person. Okay. Well, regardless, welcome back. This promises to be fun. Let's see. We're trying to bait him out that way, so moving my footpad across the river is probably a bad idea. We'll just stay and get healed again. Move the spearman up and go there. Oh, interesting. We might be able to end this just through charges. So let's say that this drops him to 34. Then we can do, let's say another 14 is down to 20. And we need to hit once. So that is, I think there's an under 50% chance of all of that lining up properly. Well, no. So we've got a 64% chance of at least one attack hitting. What faction do I prefer playing? You really enjoy playing undead? I prefer elves. So that's the Rebel Alliance. That's my sort of preferred faction. I'm a huge fan of using their ambush ability to surprise folks. Hey, boy, beat us. How's it going, my friend? Elves are solid. Yeah, I like them a lot. You have to be careful with them in ways that you don't have to be with other units. They're really reliant on terrain. They don't have a lot of resistances. I am doing well, boy, beat us. I'm sitting only, what, 100 meters away from you? At least for the next couple of weeks before I have to move. I got distracted. We were doing some probability here. So 60%, above 60% chance of hitting at least once, and that's going to hold true for all three of these. And at worst case scenario, we have this footpad to deal the last little bit of damage, so I think it is worth it. We will have to socially distance yell at each other from our yards. Yeah, I would love to do that, Boy Beatus. Second favorite faction would probably be the Trolls. Just something about the hammer going thunk is fun. Yeah. And for the same reason, I think mine might be the Dwarves. I think. I'm not sure, though. I mean, of course, Loyalists are fine, too, right? You get a lot of variety with the Loyalists. Alright, let's try this. The goal is to give the experience to our leader here. Oh, nice. Because it's going to take him a lot to level up. The gun user for dwarves is nice. The gun user for dwarves is such a glass cannon. It's such a feel bad when that one doesn't work because it's only one shot. It's the same reason that XCOM is such a feel bad game. Turn-based games need to make a comeback. I agree. I love turn-based strategy games. Definitely, like, that's all I've been streaming. Definitely my preferred genre. Let's finish this scenario and move on to the next one, I think. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, interesting. That's even better. Okay. Yeah. Oh, sure, but it's so much fun. Oh, yeah, like, there is nothing better. There's no better feeling than watching a level 3 Dwarvish Thunderer. Those are the Dragon Guards. Hitting a 60% and doing 48 damage and just wrecking the enemy's day. Age of Empires RTS style turn-based is more my thing, but I love Final Fantasy. Yeah, I had been thinking about doing Age of Empires on stream at some point because I got Age 3 and realized that I only ever did the first campaign, and there are 2 extras that I have never done that it would be fun to do on stream. With Wesnoth only, I'm a bit of a save scummer, though. It's something I picked up from my brother with this game. Yeah, I mean, jeez. It's the only way to play this game when you're new to it, honestly. Like, it can get so very frustrating otherwise. And that's definitely the way that I used to play it. More recently, I'm trying to present more of a challenge to myself while I'm playing it. So I'm trying to make better decisions and really think a lot more about terrain than I ever have before. So I'm trying to force myself to do that. I'm trying to not save scum. And that's why I'm doing it on stream like this. Because it's a challenge, and y'all in chat get to hold me accountable. Ah! Good work, men. But what has become of my brother? Worried about him, are you? I love that they put the death sound right there. There's nothing more to be had from this one. We will have to search for Baron ourselves. Sir, our scouts report that Baron was captured and carried away further north. That they should dare this. We will give chase at once. Woo. Decent amount of bonus gold from that. That'll make the next scenario easier as we're going through. No level ups, which is a little bit rough. I would have liked one, but we also only had one death, so mixture of good and bad there. And it looks like everyone has some experience. So I think we made it out of that scenario pretty all right. I did not know that this save already exists. That must be from a long time ago. Arvith and his band wrote of his missing brother. Excerpt from the Journal of Arvith of Magra. We have been searching 3 days for Baron and turned up nothing. My best hunch was to head north into the borderlands where the necromancer's minions could safely hide. Everywhere else is more farmland. At first, I thought the search might be useless, but late in the first day, we found a set of tracks. Some of them had been made by skeletal feet. We're close enough to be certain now. Those tracks are heading into the Grey Woods. No one from Magra or any of the other villages has gone into that forest in living memory. Stories have been passed down for generations, warning against it. Supposedly, the place is haunted by lost souls who hunger for the living, and anyone who dies there is doomed to join them. Excerpt from the Journal of Arvith of Magra. A couple of days later, I think. Nope, same day. Same continuation of the journal entry from before. I did not read ahead far enough. But I'm past superstitions now. I've seen enough of this world to guess at the truth behind these sorts of tales. The forest is home to elves. Unfriendly ones, if the stories have any basis at all. I worry for my men. Horses don't fight well in forests, and the elves will be more dangerous in their own territory. But there are things that need done and questions that need answered. Something bigger is happening. One necromancer terrorizing townsfolk is nothing new, but why didn't his servants scatter when he was killed? Where are they headed now? And most importantly, why did they take Baron with them? Besides, I want my brother back. Come on, men, a stroll through such lovely green woods. What could be finer? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of folks. You there! Sorry, wrong voice. You there! Halt and explain yourself. We're chasing after some men who kidnapped my brother. Those men told me their prisoner had attempted to murder their master and warned that evil men would follow him. Advance no further or you will die. So much for those ghost stories. Mere elves will not stop me from freeing Baron. I am glad at least that we will not have to face ghosts, but those elves will have us at a disadvantage. Our horses will not maneuver well in the trees. Bah, just stay to the paths. Our spearmen and bowmen can fight in the deeper woods. We have faced and won through greater perils than those amateurs can offer. Amateurs, huh? That's a level 2 unit. That's a level 2 unit. We don't have level 2 units yet. This could be rough. It's about to turn into night also. So... oh, jeez. Yeah, this is rough. Do not charge at an Elvish hero. That's how you die. Alright, we're gonna have to charge here, I think. And bring back our footpads, because they will fight well in the forest. And then probably our archer. We will want some horsemen, especially intelligent ones. Spearmen. Spearmen. And I think another spearman here. Intelligent units are really the MVPs. They are 100% the MVPs. And actually, we'll grab another horseman. Alright, let's try and take out this scout. Okay, alright. Yeah! Yeah, I saw that coming. This is possibly the hardest mission, because we haven't had a chance to level up anyone yet. Alright, we're gonna need to take out this level 2. We have enough gold for one more recall. Or 2 recruits. Let's go with recruits. I want an archer. And I think another archer. Oh, and they have a woes that's currently hiding right here. My goodness. I'm regretting engaging them. I think maybe pulling back and forcing them to come to us on the plains might have been better here. No, we die if we make that attack. This, at least we have a chance of killing him. Alright. How about this? No. I'm gonna go with the sword attack because I don't want to get to a position where Arvith is too weak to keep moving. Also, definitely didn't realize I had another archer, because now it's within 1 charge from our leader. Yuck. I started looking at chat and not paying attention. Alright, there's the woes. Once all your units die, then you can live with 3 units to level up at exactly the right time and some seriously good luck to get some more seriously good luck and kill the end guy. That's how I find this game works. Sacrifice the many to level the few. Yeah. Yeah. Tends to work out like that. For instance, this horseman, close to leveling up. Killing a level 2 unit will do it. And so we make the we have to run and hope. Okay. All right. All right. It didn't fail per se. And so now we see what we can do here. All according to plan. All according to plan. Lost an archer. Not happy about that. But should be able to level up a footpad here. Or not. Okay. Fine. Can you kill him? Hopefully, yes. Which lets me get the spearman through. And the spearman kills him. What are my policies on backseat? Totally acceptable. I'll let you know if you go too far. Because there's a lot to keep track of with this game, and I can't do all of it. So I'm not gonna say I will always take your suggestions, but you're always welcome to give them. Okay. Someone hit that elf. Thank you. That's an unfortunate place for the experience to go, because now he's injured enough that someone's going to kill him. Alright, this elf was foolish enough to stand on open ground. Let's try and punish that. Woohoo! That was some good punishment. Arvith is a little exposed and a little low, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh, we had a good run. Okay. Have I heard from Floorman recently? Couple of days. I think yesterday he was hanging out with his family. I haven't heard from him today, and I don't have any news from him. Oops. Yeah, okay. God, he always reads my messages and ghosts me. Yeah, that sounds like him. Alright, we did all the story the first time round. Let's go back and do this again. So, what we learned is that for the next mission, it would be really good to have a leveled up archer. And that I had wanted an additional archer early on in this. So let's try and do that. Cavalry make a great way to go north and get villages. Oh, that's a quick one. Oops, hang on. Because this should be able to get this in 2, and you should be able to get that in 3. There we go. And otherwise, we want to attack from the south. We'll get a couple of recruits here before moving Arvith forward. And make sure to have our first encounter during the day, and we should be in a reasonable position here. This turn, it doesn't matter what terrain we take, because they can't reach us anyway. And I think we grab a foot pad here. And we'll probably get one more recruit before moving Arvith forward. That feels like more recruiting than he did last time. But it's more walking corpses and more ghosts, so it looks like cheaper units overall. No bats, importantly, and no ghouls. So we can actually get one further than we could last time. I kind of want to have this battle, this first encounter, right at the tip here, if I can. So we're going to try that. And we'll grab another foot pad and call that good. This time it's a lot of units that we can charge, which is nice. Like I can do this. I can do that. Then the zombies sort of start to get in the way. But honestly, if I come in from the top here, not many people can hit him. Alright, so maybe a few more than I thought could, but still think that was worth it. It does mean that it looks like we're going north a little bit earlier than the last run. And I'm going to throw the foot pad because of the better defense right there. Spearmen have reasonable resistances, if I remember right, so we can move them on 40% terrain a little bit better. Well, not really. Okay, cool. They do have first strike, which is nice. We'll see how this ends up. I'm not super happy with being on 40% tiles right now, but it's day, so I want to push. And first strike is pretty good. Although against spearmen, not as great. Yeah, okay, my terrain control was not good there. We're gonna do more damage than heal, so I think that makes sense. Good. Good, good. Let's just take out some more walking corpses here. Well, that didn't work very well. Sure. Ooh, 18, okay. This is not great, as they say. Ho ho ho, we're one turn off. It's afternoon. And I do want to farm for some experience here. So I think we're probably going to end up waiting until the next day. The horsemen are really only good against walking corpses. As this stands, I mean, they're fine against the ghosts, I guess. Sure. Yeah, we'll do it this way. I think we're going to leave Arvith here to get rest instead of pulling him back, because I want to be able to recruit as soon as it's safe to move him up there. We're going to need to clear these guys out when dusk... Yeah, we're going to need to clear as many of these guys out right now as we possibly can. Alright, but in the interest of funneling experience where we want it to go... Horseman's gets another kill. This bowman is gonna try and kill this. Oh, it's a 2x3. That's rough. Okay, spearman then. No, footpad? Footpad. Footpad was intelligent, so that I think makes sense. This is a surefire way to die. Unless we can weaken him first. And then... the intelligent one... it's still not great. Weakened by one more? Yeah. Now we can... Well, but now it's weak enough that I actually want to give it to the spearman because he's closer to leveling up. This ghost has 6, 2 hits with the bow. Sure. Alright, this is working out pretty well. If we combine the two of them, we should be able to get this done. Hopefully? No, okay. That's rough. Alright, well, we're going to take some time then. Which means that I'm going to go ahead and give Arvith a chance to kill him, yeah. Ah, it's so tempting, but that's how you die. So for the most part, folks are just going to have to rest. I will put a footpad out there because they have 70% defense. But otherwise we do just have to wait, I think. Some of the healthier units can move closer, but everyone else, I want them to get that rest bonus. The exception of Arvith, who I can force to recruit someone. Two horsemen. Or... yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. See what this gives us. Yep. So far, so good. I would need to hit twice for that to work. Still need to hit twice. Okay. No luck. If we try and use our horseman, he probably dies from the Dark Sorcerer. Unless we can kill the Sorcerer this turn. Which, honestly, with the number of horsemen, I think we can. But if that's the case, then I want to use the horseman on the Sorcerer. So we use the furthest back horseman to kill the... And now we just see what we can do here. Oh, jeez. Not great. Just hit once. There we go. And now you just need to hit once. Oh my goodness! Fuck! Wow! That's really annoying. Great, didn't attack. That was stupid, but I will take it. It means that I can't give the experience to this person, which is where I wanted it to go. Because he would die. Or he could die, rather. I don't think anyone's within 16 of leveling up. Oh, maybe you do some quick math here? No, not quite. But that would actually be really good, having an archer that close to leveling up going again against the elves. So... that means moving some folks. We'd also be okay with this. But as I was hoping, it didn't hit. And now I hope that this does. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So he is going to be very close. Moving to the next scenario, only 5 experience away. which is not bad at all. Got the same cruddy thing here. I think I am going to force these units to come attack me out on the plains where they can't be in the forest. I think coming here is a trap because then they surround you in the forest and they have good defense there. So we're going to do that. And then recall a bunch of useful folks. Especially folks that are close to leveling up. And I can actually pretty much go straight down this list, although I'm going to preferentially get some footpads here. Alright, come at me. Yep. Uh-huh. Rude, but okay. That's not even running away. Okay, cool. Come on. We've got him literally surrounded. Perfect. 16. Oh, it's a 15 and he's got 16. Okay. All right, fine. And then we get one more recall or two. No, only one more recall or one more recruit, because 14 doesn't split into 28, into 27, I mean. Resilience probably pretty good to have right about now. Yeah. I want me a level 2 archer. Yeah. Nice. Then, if possible, I want a level 2 footpad. But I'll settle for spearmen if that makes more sense. What exactly are the objectives? Fight your way through the woods. Yeah, that'll be fun. As it stands, however, I'm going to force them to come to me. We have enough turns. And honestly, I was waiting for daytime. So that's going to give us the advantage we need to push through this. 8-3 needs to hit twice. Can I make that better? I think I can. Nope, I can't. All right, hit twice. Oh, oof. Wow. Okay. So now we have to choose. Swordsman, pikeman, javelineer. The javelineer is kind of stuck. It's possibly the best out of these because it actually has a ranged attack, but it's got no level 3 version, whereas the pikeman and the swordsman can both level up again. $20, $20, $0, $0, $20, $0. $20, $0, $0, $0, $0, $0, $40. So they have different resistances. Pikemen are better if we're dealing with a lot of piercing. Elves have a lot of piercing, so it might be that pikemen are better at this point. And then they also have first strike, which the swordsmen do not. The swordsmen go up into Royal Guard, however, which are pretty nice. Pikemen, on the other hand, advance into halberdiers, which are also really nice. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go with a pikeman. Alright, we're gonna leave that horseman alone. And just kind of hope at this point. Okay. Alright. So far, we now have 2 level 2s. We've killed the 2 level 2s that our enemy had. And they made some really poor decisions that turn that let us keep some units alive that I didn't think we were going to be able to keep alive. At least for a turn. I think we're going to go over here. All of those needed 2 hits to kill. But this makes it easier for someone else to kill that particular one. More so than dealing down damage on others would. I mean, with charges like those, we just have to take one. No luck. Man, not having great luck with our ability to hit. Kinda honks. The point of doing that was to try and make a safe place for some of our more injured units to retreat to. Yeah. We just have to be really careful through here. And we're going to have to make actual progress moving soon. Hopefully this next turn we can sort of deal with the last stragglers. These 4. And then it's easier to deal with the single ones as they come, and we can move up forward a little bit better. We need to hit once, and they would need to hit us twice. 73% to 19%. But 8 experience doesn't level us up, and it just puts us in harm's way. Yeah, that's dumb. Exactly 30 hit points. This probably makes the biggest difference. Get the footpad to kill here? It'd be unlikely. But otherwise he's just sort of sitting there, so we might as well try. Double footpad for the win. Pikeman on that one, and then we can use the archer on the woes. The woes is going to be difficult to kill. Just there's no way around that. Ooh, that was too far. That's also too far. Okay. No! Balls. That is quite annoying. We need to knock him down to below 24. So that this makes sense. We're gonna go Knight. It's the only unit that can give us a healer. And I think that's important. Look at that. Knights are actually reasonably well equipped to not get killed by these guys. So I think I'm actually going to do that. No. That would be a bad idea. We have approximately 0 troops. We have 0 troops. It's no longer approximate, it's just actual 0. I really don't want this to level up. But at the cost of nearly killing my leader, I don't know if that was worth it. In fact, it almost certainly was not worth it. Alright, chance of death, 16. Chance of death, 0. Well, okay, so we have to attempt it. Okay. That's something at least. No, not that. This. I think we're gonna reset right here again. Yep. Ah! Okay. So that's 2 wipes. That's okay. That's okay. We can just sort of power through this. It's gonna be fine. Upgraded archer, definitely useful. The pikeman, also definitely useful. So we're definitely gonna go bowman down this route. The footpads have not been punching at the weight that I would like them to be, so I might sort of stay away from them for a little bit. I'm gonna add a new command for tracking wipes here. So we can keep track of that in chat. So we are at 2 right now, I think. Yes. It automatically stops from spam, so I have to take a second to add it back in chat. All right, it's gonna take a second. That's fine. We can do this as we figure this out here. So we're looking at 4 turns, 3 turns, 2 turns, 2 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns. 3 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns. So you go get the last one. You go get that one. And you go get that one. Okay, here we go. Did that, did that. Gotta be a little bit better about this. Lots of skeletons this time. Which means that I do want yet another footpad. Which is annoying. Lots of skeletons. Okay. That makes this one where I do want more footpads than anyone else, than archers. Looking at their movements, we're going to try and hold this triangular bit again, at least as much as we can. Attacking that. Oh, it's not. I thought that was going to be a trap attack. It kind of is a trap to attack that Dark Adept with the Horseman. Nice, nice. That's what I like to see. I am, however, content to make them come to me. And be a little bit more patient this time around. Yeah. That I feel fine about. Because now this feels like an actual pincer. Fine. Fine. Be that way. The annoying thing is that I want to use archers against bats, but bats provide no combat experience unless you kill them because they're level 0 units. And that is annoying. It's not a lot of damage, but it is damage. Yeah, the horseman on sand was not my best move. But I think we can escape him this turn. Yeah, he can come back this way. Oh, I forgot I had a unit. Whoops. It's the middle of the day, so this charge is as good as it's going to get, but it's still not worth doing. Except for maybe against the ghost up here. Yeah, okay. Cool, cool. Run for the hills. Gang up on the one that is most likely to be hit. And we can use our sword over here. Get this horseman. I'm just gonna chill with the other one because making those charges don't make sense. Oh, you gotta hit him. He's in the water. How do you miss those attacks? Let's work on getting some experience to an archer. Or even spearmen. That's not great. But it's okay. Nah, and it doesn't, we can't even really use that a whole lot. Okay. Dead foot pad. Let's see if we can avoid having a second dead foot pad. Yikes. Yikes. I think that's all I've got. Yeah, another dead foot pad. That's unfortunate. That could actually work. All right. Yeah. Pull this archer back. Push this one forward. You got a hit, though. And then otherwise, I think we just sit here. Got lucky. Let's get an actual attack off here. And then we can get some experience to an archer. My goodness. That is yikers. Oops. Did that wrong. Drop you down, put you on the house to heal. Stay on the house. And go for it. Ugh. There's that. 12 out of 31, 15 out of 39. Cool. Beautiful. House. First strike and kill. Yay. There it is. It is morning. Alright, the plan now is to simply not use Arvith, so healing him doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Bring that Spearman up to heal. Bring that Spearman up to challenge. And then we're going to start charging. Okay, well, that was technically something. I do like that he's just straight up not attacking back. Means that I can sort of make sure that this happens exactly how I want it to happen. Which is that this horseman gets it. And if not, yeah, okay, cool. And we want a knight out of that. Okay. No, why didn't you recall the knight? Ah, okay, that's fine. Same thing. We want to force them to come to us. Enough that I can get a couple more level 2 units and keep them alive. I'm actually going to recruit a footpad here. Sure, that's fine. Watching that woes. All right, let's charge this scout. Very nice. This horsey man's is gonna go take a house for us. And then we have a bunch of footpads, archers, and spearmen, and we're gonna try and surround this hero and do what we can to him. So, archer, archer, spear, spear. No. Spear. Throw these out that way. Spear and horse for 40 leaves me with 14 for a recruit. Yeah. Spear, horse, recruit, footpad. Come in here and 6-4 versus 6-4. Then bow. He might just stand there. 14, need to hit all 3 times. I think he's just going to stand there. Nah, okay. Fine. Kill my archer. I have another one. And I have a footpad. Okay, so let's go footpad first. And then archer. 2 away. Take the house. This is rough. Because they're in the woods, which gives them much better defense. Sure, we can get lucky. But not consistently. Yikes. Alright, that technically worked. That horseman is not surviving, but then he wasn't going to anyway, so... Not a whole lot has changed there. I think we just have to go for it and give the experience to someone else. Ah! Okay, cool. We don't have enough gold to recruit, so we might as well hit him while he's out and exposed. But you have to... We have to hit. We have to hit. Which is something my troops have not yet learned. Come on, morning. There we go. Run you away. Nice. If I do this, I can't really protect him. Okay. Spearman here. That's painful to watch happen. You know, spearmen are doing pretty good against these scouts. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty here for it. This is a gamble. But it's one that paid off. Alright. Love it when that happens. Get you some healing. I don't think he's going to survive. Yep. That spearman. Oh, he should have killed someone and leveled up a long time ago. It really annoys me that he didn't. Aha! Ah! That is a literal coin flip. Alright, we're not going to risk that. We'll give it to someone else. There we go. That's how we do that. Bow not good against woes. Sword good against woes. Okay. Death. Well, let's keep the woes from getting to safety. Alright, no, this is going okay. It's not going great, but it is going okay. Bad times. Bad times do not do. Woof. All right. Come on. Nice. And we're going to leave Arvith there, healing for a turn. But now we can actually start to push forward. Which is nice, because we need to be doing that. I think we'll wait one more turn with him. Yeah. All right. 13. Oh, we went for the charge and we didn't pull it off. That is tragic. That doesn't look great either. But I think we're gonna have to try it. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. 'Cause unless we get pretty darn lucky here, I don't really want to risk Arvith for a 16% chance that we kill him. Yeah, okay. We need to get that knight out of there. And this is kind of exactly what we have bowmen for, is to attack fighters. So we keep failing, but it's what they're supposed to be good at. Hey, there we go. We're gonna grab a pikeman for this mission. I see you. Don't think I don't see you. Now you die, and I'll get a swordsman for the next scenario, I think. Or I could get a javelineer because they have an actual ranged attack that's reasonable. Plus a not horrible spear. Let's get a swordsman. House. House. Yes, let's catch those kidnappers. Right. Oh. Didn't expect that. Love to miss. But now I've got him trapped, which is something at least. Yeah! Foolish human, you have killed me, but you will not catch the undead in time. I have fulfilled my contract and will be reanimated soon to become a lord of their armies. Follow their back trail! Catch the kidnappers. 12 turns left. Which unfortunately does mean we're going to have to stop to recruit because we just don't have the strength to go on. And we have to wait for some folks to recover. We have no one else to recall. I'm going to recruit another archer, because I think that's where we are weakest right now. And that allows some of our units to recover a little bit better. We're going to wait one turn with Yiduk. Actually, no, we can push up and then rest on a house. I think. Or maybe it might be the next turn. We'll see. Oh, actually. Move the archer, move back, recruit. Spearman? No. Well, yeah, okay, that's fine. Ah, there they are.
Curses! If they'd been a half hour slower, our master's reinforcements would be here already to meet us.
So we need to kill the Dark Adept before reinforcements arrive in X turns. Unfortunately, these guys are tough. So we need to wait until we have more reinforcements. It is morning, but even so, I think we're not quite going to be able to do this in this day-night cycle. I think we're going to have to wait one more. Although, like, that'll just end it. So let's get incidental experience as we need to. I don't think I want to push for more experience. I think I just want to end this.
Ha! You have captured me, but it will avail you nothing. I sent your precious brother the Mage north with half my men a day since. He will be safely locked away in our master's dungeon by now. My blade is at your throat. Give us the way to my brother now, or I shall spill your wretched blood on the ground. 3 days' ride to the northeast, in a deserted castle. The passwords to the guards are Jarlom and Akranbal. And those are important to remember. So I'm going to write those down. Jarlom and Akranbal. I think that this is random per playthrough, so bind him and take him with us. If he has played us false, he will die. Captain, what are we riding into? I thought you wanted nothing to do with Baron anymore, not since Toe and Carrick. I'm no longer sure. What's between us remains, but knowing someone else has laid hands on him changes things. Mount up. Let's get going. Alright, 87 gold. And I think we can do one more. Excerpt from the Journal of Rotharek the Clanless. The last of Mordek's servants arrived this morning, bearing the news of his death, as well as a bundle so well bound it was hardly recognizable as a man. Mordek was always restless. This whole desperate scheme was his, and I suppose I could blame him for everything that we have suffered through, if it still mattered. It was he who brought the wrath of the orcs down on us too, but all the same, he managed to accomplish what he set out to do. I still cannot believe the finality of what has happened. Until now, we had always managed to make it through, somehow. We'd hoped to deliver the mage to Tyrak in return for our lives. I do not know what the warlord wants with this man, but he matches the description. I suppose that Mordak's plan would have worked perfectly if not for the appearance of the horse warriors. Now they are coming here, led by a man rumored to be this mage's brother. If that is true, he will stop at nothing, no more than I if they held Mordak. I have done what I can to fortify this dilapidated castle. The orcs who came with us stand guard at the gates, and I am gathering all of my servants to me in the inner sanctum. But ill fate awaits. Whether I defeat this horse warrior or no, the orcs will still come for me. They've been scouring the borderlands and raiding the northern farm country in search of us. Yet for some reason, I fear these brothers more. If Mordak were here, it would be different, but we are broken, and these two men are whole. In each other, the ties that bind them, they have strength.
Arvith and his men halt outside of the castle, gazing for a moment at the hulking mass of stone looming in the fog. There is movement in the mist.
Halt! Friend or foe? Give the password.
Jarlam and Akren Brawl. So Jarlam,
Pass, friend.
the adept didn't lead us astray after all. I'll keep my word, distasteful as it may be. Cut him loose. Let's be rid of him. So we have 24 turns to rescue Baron, and we need to get in here somehow. Well, let's start with the good folk, which is not many. Just in general, it's just straight up, it's not. We don't have many. These guys have no intelligence, or no experience, so we recall the intelligent one, but the other one I will dismiss, because it's easy enough to just recruit. So we want a bowman, spearman, horseman, and that is all we can afford. And then we push. We want to take those hills before the enemy knows that we're here.
Are you our relief arriving? Does this mean we get to leave here now?
Yes, fine, you can go.
You're supposed to give the password.
Oh, of course, I had nearly forgotten. Akron Brawl was the correct password.
Thanks. Irritating little formality, isn't it?
I think I had better support my men at the front to make sure we can free my brother. That is the game telling us that, hey, you're gonna need literally everyone. So, take the hills. Aha! We not kill people for a long time. Weapon wants blood. We now kill humans. My sword arm shall have a say in who will do the dying. Come on, men, let's kill some orcs. Yes. So... we want to draw them out and kill them. We don't want to go in there and deal with them. Unless we could charge up onto the castle tiles, which we can't. We also don't know how many more are back there. Okay, right. That's a level 2 unit. Luckily, it is now dawn. And I have a couple of archers. Not quite enough, so let's grab a swordsman. And now the archers should be able to take him. Perfect. Especially now that it's daytime, we do want to encourage them to come out to meet us. I think the pikemen and swordsmen will do just that. Move him closer. Yep. Pikemen and swordsmen. Perfect. Unfortunate. Yuck. That was not good. 12. I think we can cause him some trouble. Okay, fine. We'll horseman our way through. Captain, what are the orcs doing this far south? Good question. Perhaps my brother will have found out. Perhaps indeed. Yeah, this is gonna get rough. Luckily it's daytime, and the daytime extends to these castle tiles and sort of a little bit beyond. Much further than that, and we're just... I can't quite do that. I'd like to see that. Oh well. We'll get there. Again, we want to focus on the level 2 to try and disperse that experience. You hit twice. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I think we probably go against the undead here. And then... pikemen against the grunt. First strike should save us some amount of strife moving forward. And then hopefully the archer can finish him off. Nope. Okay. That worked at least. I think I'm going to pull the swordsman back and heal. Can a charge take this out? I think so. No, wow, that was really unlucky. All right, so this is just an unlucky turn for us on that aspect. And they're sending more. And it is now evening. So the pikeman is going to retreat. That did something at least. Okay, more experience for the knight. If we can get him to level up into a paladin, that would be ideal. It's going to take a lot of experience to do that, but that would put us in a really good spot if we can make it happen. I'm going to leave the swordsman there for one more turn before moving him forward. I need that footpad to actually hit. My god. He's got an impact weapon. He's our best bet against skeletons. Okay, we have to keep moving. We're a third of the way through, and I happen to know that this place has a lot of places to explore. Seems dark as a cave. Indoors, dark castle. It functions as nighttime. And there's a ghoul. 11 hit points. We're gonna play a little do-si-do. Sword's friend moves forward. And we call that good. Sword's friend needs to hit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am upset. None of these people know how to actually hit their targets. Wow. That was ridiculous how long that took. Truly just ridiculous. We're gonna get poisoned if we do that. But there's really no way around it. Oh, maybe this is... Ah, that's interesting. I cannot see. Ah, I would like to see... Because that's different. Lit indoors. Okay. So that keeps us as though it were dawn or dusk. That's good to know. I need to move to here. There's the enemy. Move one more to get away from him. Okay. Oh, Lord. Please let this swordsman survive. Okay. Good. Little chest over there. Oh, God. This is so bad. Run away. Charge for 7. Or... we weaken him first. And then the charge can kill. Alright, well, that's something. Now it's just the one. And that ghoul that's running after us. Hey, 50 pieces of gold. Nice. I don't know what's going on over there. Ah! Baron! The accursed dark sorcerer Rotharic has imprisoned me behind this magically enhanced iron gate. It can be only opened with the correct key. You must get it from him to free me. Okay, so we have to kill the sorcerer to get the cell key. There's something obscured here that doesn't seem great, and something obscured here and lava. And something on the ground there. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Alright, it is daytime again. So hopefully we can do something out here. Ah, 1 experience off. Okay, cool. Well, we can move forward a little bit with some folks and heal other folks. The archers are gonna have a lot of fun with that ghoul. Hopefully. And since the horseman only needs to survive combat, I think I can make that happen, so I can move him forward as well. This archer might hang out for a hot second. Just sort of resting right there. Okay, so I can't see it. Then actually we'll just rest there. I don't know what's going on over here, but let's find out. Anything? No, nothing. Okay. Alright, we just need to survive. Get another knight. And then the archer... move up. We're resting there. Just hoping that would be a resting spot. With one turn away from the village, and it was not, so we'll go down there instead. I guess technically I can move him closer to the door. It's probably helpful. Let's see what happens here. That might be bad. Oh, it was bad. It was very bad. Also, you are injured. Luckily, you can run faster than he can. (11-2). And an 8-3. Yeah, okay. That wasn't great, but it was fine. Let's get the spearman in so that the archer can heal. Swordsman is still healing. We still have a good 10 turns here. Sort of unfortunate thing is that Arvith needs to get out to be cured. If I stand there, I should be out of range, and then we can sweep in with our other knight next turn. Alright, one more turn for these two, and then we'll move them up as well. By 2. This is risky. You need to hit both times, and we could straight die. I don't think we can afford to do it. But it does mean that cattle would die otherwise. But if it fails, we lose both of them as opposed to just cattle. Yeah, we'll keep it back. Move these guys back in. Yeah, cattle died. Very unfortunate. Sad day for everybody. We cannot die on this one. Very nice. Your hand? Or Tyrax?
Life, death is still death.
Tarak? Who is Tarak? There's a key in his robes. That may well be the key to get to the cell they're holding Baron in. I will take it. Move Arvith to the cell with his brother to free him. Arvith is so injured right now. I don't know if we're going to be dealing with anyone else. Or if this is just storyline at this point. So we need to get an honor guard to surround them as they move. Especially because I don't know what's coming out of here or coming out of there. What's this? Anything? No. Okay. What about these statues? Nope. You also need to heal then.
Thank you for saving me. I was not certain you would come.
Have you no faith in your brother, Baron?
It's not that. Perhaps I deserved to rot here. I failed you. I failed you again.
That is as may be, but you are my brother still, and I never doubted you would come for me. It was no great trial after all. A few elves, 1 or 2 dark sorcerers, a gang of orcs, and some undead. Really just a day's work for the company. Thank you for coming to my aid. Let us return to the village. Alright, we did it. 80 gold. Cool. Let's attempt the last one. We might finish this tonight. That would be fun. Excerpt from the Journal of Baron of Magre. Almost home now. The last week has been full of mixed feelings for me. Blissful and difficult by turns. It was wonderful to be out of that dungeon cell and in the sunlight again without the threat of death or worse hanging over my head. But with that behind me, I turned to the almost equally daunting task of making amends with my brother. Arvith had largely forgiven me by the time he freed me from my cell. All the same, it has taken all of the past week for us to rebuild the sense of comfort in each other we once had. It is fortunate that we have been able to take our time getting back. We gave the Grey Woods a wide berth, and on our way around it we traveled through some truly beautiful countryside. It has given us plenty of time to talk. Though I am more at ease now, my thoughts often turn back to Tow and Karek. We should have been able to repel the orcs without great loss. The pincer attack Arvith devised would surely have carried the day, but not for me. It was reckless of me to leave my men behind. I wounded the warlord and forced him to flee the field, but the cost far outweighed the gain. Those under my command could have been saved if I had remained with them. I can hardly blame Arvith for having taken their deaths ill, and I can never undo the wrongs that I have done, but I suppose that time heals some things. We return to the village as brothers once more. But I am still troubled. I wonder, is this sense of foreboding I feel merely a remnant of my time locked away in that dungeon? Or is it a sign of something real? Through the brown hills, back to the village.
There, the village is just across those hills, and already I see men coming to greet us.
No, they are fleeing from something. We must find out what is happening over there. Men, ready your arms. We should find Reeve Hoban. Maybe he knows what's going on. This is the last scenario. Find out what's happening in the village. Now we get a mage. I see 2 encampments. I don't know whose is who. That might be supposed to be the city, the town, and I don't know what this is. So, we have folks to recall here. We lost our pikemen, which is unfortunate. But that's gonna have to be okay. Footpad. We never managed to level up a footpad this entire campaign. Let's just make sure we get a look-see over here. We can bring him back. Just make sure that no one creeps up on us. I feel like this is the enemy encampment and this is the village. So we're going to want to make our way north as much as possible, as quickly as possible. I am going to recruit another footpad here to go grab some economy. And another footpad to go north. And call that good. I'm expecting orcs from the dialogue, from the storyline dialogue. Still don't see anyone. Oh, here we go.
I am glad to see you returned.
No gladder than I am to be here, but what has happened to Margrave?
Soon after you departed, we were beset by orcs. With half the men of Margrave gone, we could not stop them. The orcish warlord aims to enslave us. We will not be able to hold out for much longer. Have a care, his men are fell fighters and have killed many. Very few remain who can bear arms, but I will send them to your aid in battle. Slay the orcish warlord. So that's an ally. And that's what triggered that dialogue scene. Luckily, he can't reach us. That's an enemy. And I mean, it looks like my suspicions are correct, that this is the warlord. It's not a permanent encampment. It's a temporary wooden one, and this is the actual town that we're supposed to be defending. No money, so we just do that. Oh, there was someone else. Poison arrows means assassin? Yeah, assassin. And they went over the mountains, which is something my horsemen cannot do. Also, that dialogue was warning us that there would be more level 2s than usual, I think. Saying that they were fell killers or experienced killers, meaning veteran soldiers. Yikes. Right, that has a spear. Spears are not good against horses. That worked, though. There's the orcish assassin. Spear, not good. Ah! We missed our two 40%, but he hit his one 30%. Yeah. Missing is not the end of the world. So we can give that experience to someone else. Dead Impaler. And luckily it's not Vlad the Impaler. That would make this a lot harder. Can you imagine vampires?
No, I was not paying attention the last time. Gonna leave him there and get the resting heal. I like how many 30% shots they're hitting. It certainly feels like more than 3 out of 10. We're almost there. That warlord, it's... Yes, I'd know that face anywhere, especially after what you did to it. The warlord from Towan Kark.
You, the mage who scarred me with fire. Kill them!
Let's finish what we started, brother. Aye, I'll be the right arm, and you'll be the left. Let's go. Level 3 Orcish Warlord. Fun time. Okay, I think we're going to need to take our knights around. I think that might give us the opportunity to heal some folks. I don't think that this footpad's going to last much longer, but he's distracting the 2 units down there and keeping a level 2 off of our back for a little bit, so... Oh, trolls too? Yeah, very impressed with how many 30% shots they're hitting. Seriously, congratulations. I mean, I'm also making some that I probably shouldn't be. So, should I be complaining? Probably not, but it feels nice to. You know? Oh, that did not go well. Oh no. That went supremely bad. That went very bad. We hit all 4 times. We did not hit all 4 times. We hit almost all 4 times. Ooh, this is gonna be really tragic if we wipe after this. Because I was feeling really good. Oh, okay. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. In that it's definitely not fine, but it's fine. Okay. You're already poisoned, so this doesn't matter. We need to run away and heal. Similarly, there. We'll take good terrain bonuses. And hold here for the turn. 3 turns to get up there. Oh, actually, we're gonna do it that way, I think. You need 7 experience, so 1 kill. It's a hard sell. I think we keep you where you are. Focus on the injured one. And wait for daytime. Really, I think is the strategy here. Okay, down to 9. We still need to hit twice, but it's a much better sell. No, I'm gonna be cautious here. No, with the Orcish Warlord bearing down on him, or Warrior, I think we have to go for it. Okay. Yes! That is the perfect place to level up. Especially when the Warlord comes out. You hit twice. Nice. 2 hit points away there. Or 2 experience points away there. I can trap him and start attacking. It's dawn. Trap. 11-4 versus 12-3. Yeah. Let's start this off. All of our knights are healing. Level up. So there's a cure on our Royal Guard. Archer just can't move very far. 5. Oh, let's take out this one then. Fall back. I think we have to take out 40. Can we gang up on him enough? It is daytime now. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. 0 hits. Plum 0. Alright, you're feeling pretty good. We'll wait one more turn and then start to bring that knight back into the fight. Sorry. Poison isn't great. We have to get him back on the house. Alright, we can bring you back into the fight. Our leader I'm going to keep out one last turn. And Baran... 6... We'll keep him back one more turn as well. No, we're going to bring him in. He's a slow mover. keeps getting poisoned, he can never actually heal. He has to waste his time on the house by being cured. Which is not what I want him to be doing. So we're going to probably have to give it one more day-night cycle before we can attempt to finish this. Oh, I really don't want that Royal Guard to die. Balls. Okay, but I might be able to get a Royal Archer. Or a Master Bowman, as they are called. Also useful. Especially against these guys. Cannot hit for crap right now. Which is very frustrating. No! Why would I ever do that? I would want to do... Oh my god, that's so bad. Okay. I mean, as it stands, I could charge him. But that would kill me. So probably not going to do that. Alright, he's getting involved again and with my Master Bowman. So I think I can hit him with an Archer with the Master Bowman relatively easily. Which is sort of his weakness. It didn't do a lot. Because it's the middle of the night. Oh my god! Hit! No. Bad idea. There's that Archer dead. I need Baron to stay alive. Fuck! Alright, well, we will do this again next week. We had some really bad attacks happen over here. So that was really close. But it is now 10 o'clock. So I should add a wipe to the wipe counter. It helps if I can spell. Apparently capitalization... Okay, it's not important. Good. So that'll be fun for us to come back to next time. We get to try that over again. But that's okay. I had a good time looking at that campaign, and we should be able to breeze through it next week, which will be exactly where we want to be. It's pretty... Like, we kind of know what we're doing at this point, so we should be able to get through the different... scenarios without a whole lot of trouble. It is the easiest campaign, so it makes sense that we can Ironman it. And then that'll probably be the end of Wesnoth for 2 weeks while I get moved and get situated and all of that fun stuff. So, let's see. If you've been lurking, thank you for lurking. I really appreciate you, and I see you lurkers. There is no one live for me to send you to. And so I think I'm just gonna say goodnight. I'll be back tomorrow from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the afternoon playing more XCOM. So thank you all for hanging out. And thank you, lurkers, for doing your lurking. And I will see you in the future. Stay safe, friends. Bye-bye.